Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be bringing you guys this look right here today. It's a very dramatic olive green smoky eye with some intense lashes. I decided to go full glam today, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you guys like it as well, just don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and just, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We're just going to jump right in. So if you just want to see how I got this look right here, just keep watching. Hey guys! I'm just going to kind of dance a little, put some tunes on, get into the rhythm of things at first, but I am first going to moisturize my face. I'm using a lotion from BWC, which stands for Beauty Without Cruelty. The reason why I'm using it is it has a lot of glycerin in it, and glycerin always makes your makeup stick to it, so it's just going to make your makeup last all day. And then next, what I'm going to do for my primer, I'm going to use the Professional by Benefit. It's like literally my holy grail primer. I'm not kidding. It always fills my pores in. It just makes my foundation literally lay flawlessly. When priming, you just want to make sure you get the T-zone. I do have really large pores in that area, so it just kind of helps out with that as well. And right here, I'm just doing some dance moves, you know. Honestly, the reason why it takes me so long to get ready is because I'm always dancing. I didn't show a picture of it, but the foundation I'm using is Born This Way from Too Faced. I'm in the shade Porcelain. This has seriously been one of my favorite foundations lately. I haven't used anything else. It's just, I don't even know what it is. It just looks so nice on the face. The color is perfect. Just everything about it is awesome. So I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to buy it, or if you're thinking about buying it. Another thing, please don't mind my awful nails. They look so horrible and I have to get them done, so just black them out. After you're done dotting the foundation all over your face, you just want to take a damp beauty blender and just pounce your foundation all out. And of course, you want to make sure you drag all your foundation down to your neck and your ears. That's really important, just so that your whole face and upper area will all just be the same color. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which I decided to do off camera. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and they're there. And now I'm just going to be priming my eyelids. I just like to use the concealer. I just feel like it works better for me than any other eyeshadow primer. So I just use that Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. I think it's the lightest color that I do use. And then after I'm done applying it, I just pounce it out with the Beauty Blender, of course. Something else I forgot to mention, since I didn't do my brows on camera, if you guys do want to see a full brow tutorial, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up and comment below and just let me know. And your wish is my command. Now I'm going to be going into my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. I am just going to be taking that yellow highlight shade and just setting the concealer that I put on my eyes to prime my eyeshadow with. And I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, putting it all over the lid, all over the crease, just everywhere. And of course, just some more singing and just being goofy. And now I'm going to be using my little baby. It's the Morphe 350 palette. Oh my gosh, guys. This palette has been so crazy to get, but it is so awesome. I mean, look at these colors. Seriously, they're literally perfect for any kind of look. You can do every single look you could ever dream of with this. And I'm just so excited to use it. Look at me. I ordered this probably in the beginning of September. It's now Wednesday, October 28th, and I just got it today. So I am so excited. I think there's so many colors to choose from, so I'm gonna start off with this banana-y cream shade. I'm gonna use this as one of my many transition colors. I kind of used it a lot just because I didn't really know what I was gonna do today. I just kind of did my thing and just did it as I went, so don't mind that. I have a few transition colors that I'll be using. We're just going to blend this shade right into our crease using windshield wiper motions. I also like to use little circular motions to bring it up towards my brow bone as well. And now I'll be going back into that Morphe palette. I'm going to be using this almost like a burnt orange. It almost reminds me of Chickadee, but a little bit lighter from Makeup Geek. And we're going to use that again as one of my transition colors just to brighten the eye up a little bit and deepen the crease some more. And of course we're just going to be taking that color and doing windshield wiper motions and also little circular motions, bringing that color up to our brow bone. Now I'm just going to be going back into my Morphe palette. I'm going to be using this warm brown orangey tone. It's more brown than it is orange, but it does have lots of orange tones in it for warmth. So I'm just going to put that just a little bit lower than I put that burnt orange. And we're just going to again just do windshield wiper motions. Now I'll just be taking this dark chocolate brown from my Morphe palette. I'm going to be using a tapered blending brush from Morphe. I'm not exactly 100% sure which brush it is, but if you guys are curious, I will leave it down in the box below. But I'm just going to use this just to deepen my crease. I'm keeping it in the outer V of my eye, but I will be taking it in towards my inner corners. Just a little bit though, not too much. And this is kind of where I start bringing it into my inner corners. But you can tell that I'm not bringing it in too much. I'm more focusing on the outer V of that eye. And now I'm just taking a bigger blending brush and just blending that all out just so it will blend nicely. So I won't have any harsh lines or anything at all because harsh lines are no good. Another good tip when it comes to dark shadows is you never just want to hurry up and build it all up. You just want to build it up slowly, blend it out, and again, build it up slowly, blend it out, and it's just, you're going to keep doing it till you get to the intensity that you like, which you will notice that I'm doing here, just over and over again and repetitively. Honestly, when it comes to eyeshadow, blending is key. That's all you need to do, and if you think you're doing too much blending, you need to do 100% more. Now I'm just going to go in with this more warmer brown. The look wasn't as warm as I wanted it to, so I did just want to darken it up a little bit more and warm it up. So I just decided to use this in my whole entire crease rather than just my outer V, just so I could have some more warmth in the eye. And I know right now my little outer edges kind of look really messy, but I am going to be going in and clearing it up with concealer, and you'll see that in just a few minutes. But right now I'm just blending a whole bunch. I literally blend my little heart out. And now I'm going to be going in with L'Oreal's 24-Hour Infallible Eyeshadows. The green one is called Golden Sage. It's number 333. These eyeshadows are literally so beautiful, and they're from the drugstore. They're pretty cheap. They're around $8, at least where I'm from, which is awesome. The pigment is just great, so they're just completely awesome. I literally have probably almost all the shades. If I don't have them all, I'm probably missing like 3 or 4. And now I'm going to be going in with another 24-hour L'Oreal Infallible shadow. This one is called Internal Sunshine. It's number 997. It's just like a normal gold. I'm going to be putting that in my inner corners just to give it a little pop of color. And it just kind of looks really nice with this green. And now I'm just going to be going back into my Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to be using that warmer, darker brown again, just to blend out that crease and that green just a little bit, just so there's no harsh lines. And now I'm just going to be concealing. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. It is the lightest one. This is kind of where I'm going to be going in and cleaning up the messiness that I made with the eyeshadow. But when I do conceal, I don't like to necessarily just do my dark circles. I go down in a triangular shape, down the brick, almost down like the side of my nose, and just make like a triangle looking shape. And I do this because when I conceal, I do like to highlight as well. So not only am I concealing, I'm highlighting also. And I'm just going to be doing the same thing on the other eye, just going down the side of my nose, along my eyes, cleaning up my eyeshadow again, and just making a triangular shape. You can't really see that well because I have that mirror in the way, but I am concealing underneath my nose because that is where I have a lot of redness at. I'll also be putting it on my chin because, again, that is where I get a lot of my redness. I'll be doing it down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead for a highlighting effect. It's just going to make my face really bright, and it's just going to help me look just awake. I also like to mix the Fit Me concealer with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I just like the way it blends together, and the Instant Age Rewind is a little bit lighter, so it does give me a more brightening effect. So that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of mixing them together, putting it on the same spot that I did put the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I know this may seem like a lot, but like I said, I am trying to highlight and brighten up those areas of my face. After all my concealer's on, I pounce it out with the damp beauty blender. Same thing with the foundation. We're just going to use pouncing motions. And coming up in just a few seconds, right now, this is where I said I was just going to clean up my eyeshadow. I just like to take a little bit of that extra concealer and just drag it along, just so it's a nice sharp line. And this also helps out when I am doing like wing liner, because I can just follow that sharp line from that eyeshadow and just kind of use that as a line just to follow. And then, just like I said, we're just going to blend all that concealer that we put on. Just go ahead and pounce it out everywhere that we did put it, and in just a few minutes we will be setting it. And for my under eye setting powder, I'm just going to be going into my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. I'm going to be using this lightest shade that I already hit pan on, and that yellow highlight shade that we use to set my concealer for our primer for our eyes. I like to mix both of them before I go in with the powder, though. I do like to pounce out one more time with the Beauty Blender just to make sure that there isn't any creases or anything. And when I do put that under eye powder on, I do pat it. I know it doesn't look like I'm patting it, but I am. I'm kind of doing it really slow, and I like to pat it just so there isn't any harsh lines or creases. And then we're just going to be doing the same thing for the other eye, patting it before we go in with the powder. We're also going to put these setting powders everywhere that we put the concealer. So we're going to put it down the bridge of the nose, underneath the nose, chin, and forehead. And we're going to do triangular motions under the eyes as well. Now we're just going to be going in with this NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This is one of my favorite setting powders. I just like to use it to set my foundation underneath my neck where I did put foundation, and just in case if I did forget to set anywhere with my concealer. So I'm just going to be putting this all over my face. I did decide to do my wing liner off camera just because I felt it was just going to be easier. But if you guys do want to see a full tutorial on how I do my wing liner, just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment below if you want to see it. The liner that I did use is the 12-Hour Infallible, the Super Slim liquid eyeliner from L'Oreal. It is a felt tip. And then here we're just going to be prepping our lashes for some falsies. I just like to do just a small coat of mascara on my top lashes before I do put them on. The lashes I'll be using are from Ardell. They're the Double Up 203s. They're just super dramatic and super wispy. They're just gorgeous, especially on, you can see here. I did decide to put my lashes on off camera just because it was a lot easier for me. And we're just going to take some mascara and just blend them in with my real lashes. Now we're just going to be contouring, of course, using my Lorac Pro Contour Kit. I like to take the lightest and the medium shade and mix them together. And what we're going to be doing is just creating a shadow right under our cheekbone. What I like to do to find my cheekbones or to figure out where I need to put the shadow is I just go from the tip of my ear and just go diagonally down. And that's kind of just how I figure out where I need to put my contour at. And now we're going to be contouring our sides of our forehead and around our temples. This is just going to help make your forehead look a lot smaller, and it just kind of goes all together with the whole contoured face. Another really good tip when it comes to contouring is that you just want to make sure you blend a whole lot. When it comes to contouring, especially contour shades, they can tend to look really muddy on your face. It almost looks like a dirty face, so you just want to be sure to make sure you blend a whole lot. Same thing with the eyeshadow. Blending is honestly key when it comes to anything for makeup. Another thing is you want to build up the darkness intensity of your contour. You never just want to start off with the darkest shade, just in case if it ends up being a little too dark for you. You can always build it up, but you can't build it back down. Well, you could build it back down, but you'd have to take off all your makeup, and that is something we do not want to do, especially if you are on a time schedule. And now right here, I'm just going to be contouring my jawline. If you have a double chin like me, this is definitely going to help you out 100%. It just makes it go away. It sharpens up that line. Obviously, you can tell right here, it just made a huge, complete difference. It will hide that double chin that you have. Just go ahead and bring it down and make sure you blend it down and not upwards. Blending it down is what's going to be hiding that double chin. Now I'm just going to be contouring my nose. I'm going to be using this Pro Precision foundation brush from Sephora. It's number 58. I'm just going to be taking contour powder along the sides of my nose and bringing it up towards my inner brow bone. What this is just going to do is just make our nose a lot slimmer, and it's just going to blend the nose contour all together so it doesn't look like you just have two random lines down the sides of your nose. And now I'm just going to be using this Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner from L'Oreal. It's in the color black. I'm going to be putting this in my waterline and just a little down my lash line. If you couldn't tell, I love L'Oreal eye products. They're just so amazing. They blend awesomely. And once I'm done with that, we will be baking. We're going to be using the Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. This is where I'm going to be cleaning up my contour. I'm just going to be bringing it down right below where I did do my contour, and I'm going to be bringing that down just a little bit, just so it'll blend nicely, and it's not just going to have just a random powder spot. And we'll be doing that on the same side. We'll also be doing it under the eyeballs. Since we are baking, we are going to leave this powder on for just a little bit. This baking method is so awesome. It literally makes your face look flawless. And what this method came from was drag queens. Well, we need to thank them and praise them, because this is seriously like something I love doing. It just cleans everything up so nicely. It honestly just makes everything look so flawless, and it just looks nice. It just looks nice. And like I said earlier, we are going to be baking the under eyes as well. This just helps with not creasing, which is something, like I mentioned probably 1,000 times, we do not want. It's just an awesome method, honestly. It makes your whole face just look so nice, so flawless. So, yeah. Now I'm just going to be going in back to that Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to be taking that first warm orangey brown that we used, and I'm going to be putting that under the under my lash line. This is just going to help me blend out that bottom eyeliner that I used. This is also going to help me give me that super smoky effect that I wanted, because I just wanted this look to be super dramatic, super smoky, super seductive, and that is exactly what it is. Here I'm just wiping away that loose banana powder that we baked with. You'll be able to tell just instantly how nice it cleaned up that contour, and it just makes your face look so much more brighter, which is exactly what we wanted. We wanted our face to be nice and bright, but we wanted at the same time we wanted a structured, contoured look as well. Now I'm just going to be going in with some tinted brow gel. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not exactly sure which color this is, but I'm almost positive that it's dark brown. Oh, nope, just kidding, it's chocolate. But yep, we're just going to run that along our brows. It's just going to help them stay and not run around like crazy. Now I'm just going to add some mascara to my bottom lashes. If I didn't mention it before, the mascara that I do use is the telescopic from L'Oreal. Yep, from L'Oreal. It's just a nice wand, it's nice and thin, so it's easy to get the bottom lashes. Now I'm going to be going in with my Morphe blush palette. I just got this today as well, so I'm super excited to use it. I'm going to be using that middle shade right there. It's just a nice, almost light pink. It's just a perfect tone, like a perfect flush tone for your cheeks. So we're just going to be swiping that just right along of our apples of our cheeks. Just go ahead and give yourself a little smile and just brush it along. And same thing with the other cheek. We're just going to go ahead and put that color right on the apples and just swipe it up and kind of blend it in with our contour, just so it almost melts into the contour. Now I'm going to be going in with this Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Brick, I guess is what it is called. I like to use this for highlighting. So when I do highlight, I use this fan brush, and I just swipe it all along down the shimmer brick. I put it at the highest points of my cheeks on both sides, the arch of my brows, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. And what this does is it just gives you a nice glow to the face, so it just looks literally like you're gleaming. This is kind of what strobing is too, but we also have contour, and strobing is just highlighting. So it's a little different, but pretty much the same thing. And now we will be moving on to lips. I'm just going to first blend that blush, highlight, and that contour, again, just so it'll melt nicely together. But the lip liner we'll be using is from NYX. It's called Natural. It's a very popular lip liner. I do overline my top lip just a little, just because I have like a huge insecurity with my top lip. I just feel like it's so small compared to my bottom, so I do just overline it just a little, though nothing crazy. If you don't want to overline your lip, you don't have to. You can just go ahead and follow your natural line. But like I said, I just like overlining that top lip just a little. You can see right here, it's nothing insane. It's just little bit. But like I said, I just have a huge insecurity. I know it's super silly to have an insecurity about your lip, but I just always got made fun of for it, and that is just kind of why I like to do it. But if you choose not to, then you can just go ahead and do whatever you want. And now I'll be going in with lipstick. This is from Maybelline. It's a part of their Sensational lipstick line. I believe it's the Sensational Buffs. The color is Touchable Taupe. This has seriously been my go-to lipstick for everything. It's literally like the perfect fall nude. It's like almost brown, but at the same time it's nude. It's so gorgeous, and you'll see it in just a minute. Now I'm just going to be setting my face with this Model in the Bottle matte finishing spray. It's really awesome. It just keeps your makeup on all night. We're just going to give my face a few squirts, and I'm just going to kind of fan it just to let it dry a little, and you are good to go. I just needed to do something with this crazy hair, so I just decided to put it in a braid, which I did off camera. But this is the finished look. If you guys loved it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Comment below if there's any looks or any ideas that you guys want to see. But thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye, guys.